SCP-1908 is called Mr. Soap. I don't know why the thumbnail of this video fascinated me, but it reminded me of kind of how kids get disciplined by their moms or dads in the old days and they'd wash their mouth out with soap. It's probably going to be pretty entertaining. It's by SCP Illustrated, guys. Make sure to subscribe to their channel and let's get into this reaction.
The bubble carrying D-5321 slowly floated upwards towards the ceiling.
Okay.
The young man inside looked out at Dr. Boyd with visible concern. Just as it reached the 2-meter point, it popped, and D-5321 landed back in the tank of soapy water.
Alright.
Dr. Boyd could not help but laugh as a dripping wet D-5321 was led away from the testing area. A slight grin formed on the face of SCP-1908 as well.
Alright.
The man known to them as SCP-1908 was the 6th installment of the Dr. Wondertainment Little Mister collection.
Ah, I
Mr.
see.
Soap. His skin constantly produced a slick mixture of soap and water that would spread and coat any substance he came into contact with. It was only soapy water, mind you, so apart from being a bit slippery, it was easily removed and controlled.
Right.
Coming into contact with liquid matter, however, was a different story.
Oh my.
The matter would instantly take on the properties of soapy water and produce bubbles capable of floating into the air while carrying people to a maximum height of 2 meters.
Okay.
The circumstances
Could
around
he
Mr. Soap's
destroy an
discovery
ocean?
were not exactly cheerful.
Right.
He had been affixed to various pieces of equipment and was being used as a cleaner for an industrial complex in China.
Oh my god,
As of
poor
now,
guy.
SCP-1908 resides with the rest of the Little Misters in Hall site. The following is an interview between SCP-1908 and Dr. Boyd shortly after initial containment.
Okay.
Good afternoon, SCP-1908. I'm going to be interviewing you today.
Alright.
Now, can you identify yourself?
I'm Mr. Soap, from The Little Misters by Dr. Wondertainment.
Well, he knows who he is.
That's correct.
Buy one today!
What?
Buy one today.
Anyways,
He's trying to sell it.
can you provide any information
Little Mister's
about your
collection is
origin?
weird, man.
I'm not really sure. The first things I can remember aren't real, and the second thing I remember is being on the streets of... Now, it wasn't exactly peachy to be a guy like me in a place like that, so I considered myself pretty lucky to get taken in by Jiro.
And who was Jiro?
He owned one of the factories.
Ah.
Said he took me in out of his generosity. Or
Some weird
English thing like that. They were really nice, the factory people. They took care of me and kept any outsiders away from me. I really thought they were my friends.
Uh-huh.
I really did. Then they started asking me for favors. I thought it'd be a good way to repay them.
What did he ask you to
Can
do?
you imagine?
They'd put me in the machines, see? To clean them. It wasn't safe, but I thought it would be okay. Just helping friends, right?
Put in machines to
But
clean them.
It wasn't okay. When I asked to be let off, they didn't.
Uh-huh.
They didn't.
They imprisoned you.
They
Please, continue.
just used me. I was a dumb little toy to them.
Poor guy.
Just for cleaning their machines. I didn't have any friends.
Poor guy, he's
Hey,
traumatized.
calm down. You're among friends here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they said too.
That's what they said too.
Wrong phrasing, bro. Wrong phrasing. Dr. Wondertainment, you found Mr.
You
Soap.
just found yourself your very own Little Mister. A limited edition collection from Dr. Wondertainment. Find them all and become Mr. Collector. Dr. Wondertainment is not responsible for any cases of death, injury, disease, and other bodily harm or any other adverse effects that may result from using or being
We
around
checked
alcohol,
out
which is
Mr.
able to
Chameleon,
produce
which was
life,
pretty
bubble,
interesting
product
too.
catalog.
These Dr. Wondertainment
And that
anomalies, there's a bunch of them, and I still haven't reacted to Dr. Wondertainment itself. I need to dig into the archives of the Exploring series, probably, or something like that, to really get a good grasp. because they do such a good job of explaining it. SCP Illustrated does too, but I think we getting this in bits and pieces of it, and maybe towards the end. I'm kind of impatient though. Maybe we'll dig. I don't know. If you have a recommendation, please let me know in the comments, guys. Make sure to subscribe to SCP Illustrated, as well as a couple other videos that I reacted to here that I think you'll love. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.